Hello everyone, and welcome back to this special episode. I am Nelson, you're watching Nature Nell, and if you're new to my channel, today is the perfect time to start following me because I am bringing you some amazing blooms for Halloween. I figured what a perfect time of the year to show you some of my strangest and weirdest orchids in the greenhouse, and I can't wait to show you. It's a wonderful season. It's one of my favorite seasons of all time. And it's when all the ghouls and goblins come out, and my pumpkin here, Morris. I have to put him, if not, he won't stop meowing. So guys, I want to show you 3 beautiful orchids that are blooming right now, right on time for the season. So without further ado, let's go look at those creepy blooms. Let's go, Morris. Whoa. All right, guys, so let's go inside the haunted botanical garden. It does not look haunted, but I figured if I just say that, it'll make it seem that way. So I'm going to start with what I've already featured, but when I featured her in my short story, only one cluster was open. Now, I've had this for about a year and a half now, and last year it did not, maybe 2 years, it did not bloom at all, and I was a little disappointed. So finally this year she decided to bloom for me. She's absolutely beautiful. And what I love is that it looks like these long claw tentacles, like very creepy. Nosferatus, the original vampire. Or should I say the original vampire movie? Isn't that incredible? It's just the detail on this Bulbophyllum is beautiful. And I know I'm using them for Halloween, but you know, they do have their beauty. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're creepy. But they give you that creepy effect of long tentacles. And yeah, I really am in love with this Bulbophyllum. I got this at RF. And Michael gave me a great deal on this. So I was like, it was the only one they had. And I was like, I'll take it. Because honestly, you know, I see them a lot online, but when you go to the shows, you don't see them. And you don't see them that much in the nurseries. Which is a shame because it's really a beautiful Bulbophyllum. So this is my first, I'm going to go in 1, 2, 3. So this is my first choice. Then my second choice, which was a great surprise. Hold on, let's go through here. Let's go through the forest. And let's climb up to the bat plant. Now, how appropriate is this for Halloween? It's a beautiful white bat plant. She bloomed for me a lot this year. She gave me about 7 to 8 I call them pods because I'll show you what it looks like. See, this is how it starts. It's like a little pod, and then it breaks open like an egg, and that comes out. This one's just opening now, and this one's been open now for about 2 days. And so they normally only bloom in spring and summer, at least here at my location. But this is the first time it gives me blooms in October. And I was like, could this be not the most perfect flower for Halloween? And I was hoping I'd catch her before she withers away. But you know, the flowers are hardy. They do last a long time, about 2 weeks. But this plant, she is my plant queen. I have my orchid queen and my plant queen, and this is my plant queen. And it's a little congested here today as far as things that I have in the greenhouse, only because there's a lot of things in spike. And as soon as I see them in spike, I bring them in. So I'm really out of like spots right now to put any more. And I just saw 2 more vandas in spike. All right, so I hope you enjoyed. You know what, let me do a close-up. I'm sure you guys want to see a close-up of this puppy. There we go. It's so beautiful. It's like seed pods. And then those leaves are just so sophisticated. Guys, I tell you, it's heaven here with the birds chirping when it's quiet like this. That's why I took advantage of this. Now, I wasn't going to record this today, but I took advantage of it because the dogs aren't barking. Everybody's quiet. The neighbor already did his lawn mowing. He mows like every day. I don't know why. But anyways, I guess it's his system. All right, the next one, I'm going to have to grab a chair because I really want to get up close and personal, which may not be a good idea. And you'll see why I say that. And this one right here, before I start talking about it, I am going to announce, which is a perfect opportunity. Hold on, I'm going to turn this around. So I'm going to announce my tag. Now, Nina from Ninja's Orchid, who, if you guys haven't watched, you should watch her. Her channel is really good. And she goes deep into like orchid knowledge and how to clean the roots and how to disinfect. And what I like, she uses a lot of natural products, which here in my room I've tried and it just doesn't work for me. But if you have that space that you grow your orchids and you can do that kind of work, it's excellent because the orchids are always pristine. So she tagged me to ask me, what do I think is the weirdest orchid that either that I own or that I've seen? So it goes right into this episode of Halloween. And I told her, you know, please release your video soon because I have to release this before Halloween or on Halloween. So this is my choice and what I think. And it's funny because I just acquired this orchid. And he's in full bloom. I named it a he. And this is my Bulbophyllum. My Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis. It's a species from New Guinea. It is the only orchid that produces this type of flower, at least that I know of. And it is an orchid that attracts pollinators by its scent. Now, it's not a pretty scent. It's not something that you are going to want to have close to your nose because it's that of a dead rat. But thank God that from this angle where I'm shooting, I don't smell anything. So some people exaggerate and they told me it's going to stink up your whole greenhouse. That's not true. It smells perfectly fine in here. But look at these fuzzies. I mean, is this not like the perfect definition of creepy? And the fact that it looks, to me, I see like that were eyes, a nose, a snout, like that of like a monkey or something. I don't know, it just looks very odd, but I love it. I'm all for it. And I did try to take a little whiff this morning, and it smells exactly like a dead rat. And this is why I tag this as my weirdest orchid in my greenhouse. But I love it. And you know, it has a tone that I gravitate to, cranberry and yellow. So how perfect is this orchid for me? And I got her at Accent Orchids recently at the fair, at the Redland International Orchid Fair. And I just want you to know that each one of these leaves and bulbs, they grow one a year, more or less. So you're looking at many years of growth in this Bulbophyllum. You're looking at maybe 10, 15 years of growth. And I paid $375. I think for something that has been cared for that long, I feel personally that's a small ticket price. Because being an orchid keeper, I can tell you it takes a lot of work, time, and money to maintain them, to keep them growing healthy, to keep these leaves so perfect, and to get it to bloom like this. Because they do take a while to bloom, several years sometimes, from what I've heard. So I did not hesitate. This was a quarter of my budget pretty much, and I didn't hesitate. I said I was going there for unique and bucket list, and I got a lot of bucket lists when I went, and this was my main one. And I am so happy that he's here home with me, because he is just one uniquely regal, creepy, beautiful orchid. So Nina, here you go. This is my choice. I hope you are satisfied with this choice, because I know I am. I just wanted to get it because I don't know how long the blooms last. All right, guys. You know what? Let's just feature this one real quick, because this one gave me, and because it falls into that same shape as the other Bulbophyllum, the Doris Duke. Here, I'll give you. It just doesn't want to. That's the tag. And I got this at Krull-Smith, and it was already in 2 buds, and it bloomed already for me. And now, surprisingly, it shot another 2. So thank you, Doris Dukes. This is the yellow one, the yellow version. I have the red one that gave me many blooms this year. But it's a gorgeous Bulbophyllum. So I'll include this one in my Halloween special, just because it has these amazing, beautiful colors. And when I think of Halloween, I honestly think of a lot of bright, wonderful colors, because here in Miami, we have South Beach, and we also have Key West in Florida that throws some incredible Halloween parties, and it's very colorful all the time. Key West is like Mardi Gras, pretty much, on steroids for Halloween. It's pretty cool. It's a little rowdy, but it's pretty cool. So anyways, I just want to feature this one since she just opened for me. She has these beautiful long tentacles. All right, my friends. And this is my wall, how I recently organized it. So I'm really happy about that, because I needed some organization. All right, so let's go back to my fence pole. By the way, this is where I put my phone with a tripod, and it's the best spot to film because it holds it perfectly. All right, guys, that is it. That is the end of this special episode of Halloween Orchids. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a really good time doing it back there. And again, thank you, Nina, for tagging me. I'm going to tag 2 people because that's the rules. I was told to tag 2 people, so I'm going to tag Blanca. So Blanca, you got to tell me what you think is the weirdest orchid that either you own or that you know. You don't necessarily have to own the orchid, I guess, but for you, what you believe is the weirdest orchid. For me, that was for sure the Bulbophyllum Phalaenopsis, because it's really different from the rest. And Kelly from Orchids in Paradise, which she is located in Hawaii. If you guys haven't seen her channel, please stop by. She is doing these crazy hauls that she discovered a gold mine. And it's in Hawaii, and she's buying these beautiful orchids and creating her own haul. And she's really good at having the right eye to pick the right flowers, because she sent it to me through Instagram. Sometimes we send each other messages on what's growing and things like that. And she didn't realize what a gold mine it was until I told her, I can't believe you have all that. That's beautiful. So if you guys want to see her haul, please stop by. She went, did a haul, and then when I told her how great it was, she was thinking about it. She goes, oh, now that you're telling me that. And so she goes back with her mom. She did a bigger haul. So stop by her channel. It's really, really good. So Kelly, that is your tag. You tell me what you think is the weirdest or strangest or oddest orchid in your collection, preferably. But if you don't have it in your collection, then what you think in general. And then both of you have to tag two YouTubers and just give them a call, not a call, but send them a message and let them know that you're tagging them as well, because sometimes we're so busy we don't have time to look at other YouTubers. I used to watch so many YouTube channels, and now it really bothers me a little bit because I have to binge on them and I don't have the time. So send them, if you're going to tag somebody, just send them an email or a message through IG or YouTube and let them know that you're tagging them for that. So anyways, guys, November 4th through November 4th and 5th, I'm going to be at Apopka. I don't know if the open house for Krull-Smith will extend. Here's the information. They're going to have a speaker also for the Slipper Orchid Symposium. I think it's something that they do in conjunction with the open house. And they have other vendors there and have food trucks. It's really, really nice. So if you guys have the opportunity or you are from the area of upper state Florida, stop by Krull-Smith on Friday and Saturday. We're going to be there. We're leaving here Friday super early in the morning to try to get there at opening time. And then Saturday we'll be there and then come back Sunday. Because I have to see my babies. I miss them when I'm away for too long. It's crazy. And when I mean babies, I mean my pets and my plants, my 2 Ps. So anyways, guys, that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I will bring you some more coming soon. There's a special home visit coming right up. And I don't know, yeah, I'll probably do that before Krull-Smith video. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, it's just a lot of good stuff that I have lined up to film. You know, sometimes we're trying to figure out, okay, what are we doing in the dead season? But this season is packed. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please do so, because you will miss some really cool stuff, some home visits, some field trips. So stick on by, you'll learn stuff. All right, everyone. I will see you in the next episode. My name is Nelson. You're watching Nature Nell. And remember to always, always keep it green. And happy Halloween.